we have to say thanks for the people that was cooking. Pedra Costa. It's a good sign of hospitality, and I think it's important to bring the food as knowledge. Right? This is the connection with night school. So thanks so much for the food today. Alessandra that was cooking too, so it's... Stay here with us, because food is very important for social spaces. Now, with the big pleasure for Sonîa Guajajara, as I said before, is someone that's very important in the fight for indigenous women, indigenous people in Brazil, but not only in Brazil. Actually, she's going to say before in her presentation about the connection with South America and Brazil and the indigenous rights. That's why today here is Trença too. Collective Trença, that is going to say more too, but I mean, I'm part of Trença too. And today the night was made with Trença and Night School. Night School is this project that for you, because I see that there are a lot of new people here too tonight, we have a big session, because normally we are just like 45, 50 people inside of this small room, because the concept is to have a small school. And today we made a kind of exception to have a big session like today. So it's a night school plus today, tonight. Yes, and it's very, I'm happy that we can have this place outside, and like to break like the concept of schools and to have the weather now how it is. So it's a good sign to welcome you, Sonîa. So I have to say that she is important as an activist, she's important as an educator because she's a professor too in Brazil. She's from APIP, that's a kind of a network in Brazil of indigenous people. She's going to explain more too, that's why I'm just making kind of a short introduction of her. And she's important for the night school because actually she connects with what we believe that when we talk about knowledge and what kind of knowledge is important, and when you talk about criticism of Eurocentric knowledge, so she is bringing here, coming from South America, the knowledge of the fight of resistance of indigenous people as a very important knowledge for us to learn or unlearn. No? So actually is the case that we are trying to do here in the night school. Every Monday we have different people giving different statements and knowledge and positions, and Sonîa is one of this person here today that I'm very happy that she's here. So she was saying for me before, to say about her. Actually, I was asking her, what should I say about you? Because I mean, when you take a biography of someone, like make a research, it always came to mistakes, and I said, what should I say about you? And she said, yeah, maybe the thing is like I miss a lot Maranhão, that's the place where she comes from, and I cannot stay in Europe more than 4 days. So it's like more than 4 or 5 days. So she said after 5 days she cannot speak anymore, she cannot be alive. So it's like, was a kind of irony that we said like about how it's to be in Europe for her. So she loves to be in Brazil, she loves to live there, and she comes here in a way of spreading the force or the fight of the indigenous people, but I mean it's not a place that she could see herself to live, to stay longer. So yeah, so that's why she's going to stay here 4 or 5 days, and she's going to be very happy to go back home soon. Sonîa, I give you now, Dani, that you say a little bit about Trença. No?
Good night. Buenas noches, buenas tardes con todas y todos. Thank you, Marissa. Obrigada, Sonîa, por sua presença, pelo seu conhecimento. My name is Daniela Paredes. I'm here today together with Marissa Lobo and Marissa Lobo as three of a larger group, a larger collective of women with our hearts and roots in Latin America and living our lives here in Vienna. And we got together roughly 3 years ago. It was a very magical night of October. I still remember it very, very dearly. And we got together just because a friend of us thought it might make sense that we all met, and it did. It made, for me personally, an immense difference in my life here in Vienna. I was new in Vienna. We share knowledge, as Marissa was saying, different kinds of knowledge that we bring with us, not only what is certified by an academic degree with a stamp on it, but the different kinds of knowledge we have from the different cultures, traditions, and the knowledge we bring in and with our bodies. So Trenza is an experience, and it's a space where Latin American women get together. We help each other with the most banal things of every day to the most profound struggles and activism. So check us out on Facebook. We share a lot of stuff that we find important, critical, and it's anyway a space to network, so find us on Facebook. But today we're very, very thankful that Night School was willing to cooperate with us to share, as Marissa said, knowledge from another part of the world, but yet at the same time knowledge that is so profound to conserve this world. And we are very, very proud of Sonîa's efforts and struggle and putting her body in the front lines, defending her land, her people, her right, the right of their people to decide how they want to live it. And I don't have a right to be proud of her work because it's her work, her efforts, but we hope you enjoy tonight. We hope you enjoy questioning what people tell you that knowledge is and who has the authority to tell you what knowledge is and who has the authority to tell you how to live your lives and what is your land. I would like to read something really, really short about how we self-defined as trenza, quickly in Spanish. It's just a little statement since it's one of the languages that bonds us a lot. Trenza es un entrelazamiento de deseos, de voluntades, de ideas y de necesidades que, marcado por una experiencia migratoria latinoamericana, busca intercambiar vivencias y convicciones, oír y ser oídos, y con ello reconocer nuestra existencia. Pensamos cómo el conocimiento se forma y cómo nos puede fortalecer con el otro, con la otra, con les otras. And Luis is lighting some candles for us. Perhaps later tonight, if we have time, we'd love to try something with you. Our name, trenza, in Spanish means braid, Zopf auf Deutsch, and we found it the most meaningful metaphor for how we are joining each other in all our forces. So thank you again for being here tonight. I hope you enjoy and can learn a lot from Sonîa, and we'll see you around tonight.
Here some artists selling their work, if you want to buy something to support some artists that are here, so please, Raimunda, it's here, Vivi Zurita, with her work, so yeah.